Live Doppler radar is still active at this hour, showing the massive storm system we've been dealing with moving up the East Coast. It's burying cities like New York and Boston under feet of snow. Good news tonight is it's heading out of our area, but it's not quite over just yet. Hello, everyone. I'm Vic Carter.
And I'm Rick Ritter. The wintry weather hanging on. There is a winter storm warning in effect through tomorrow morning for much of our area. And it's pretty simple. If you don't have to go out, you are urged to stay at home.
The big concern tonight and for the morning commute is black ice and slick spots on the road. If you don't have to be out, as we mentioned, you'll want to take it slow, if you do have to go out, that is.
And from Baltimore City to Carroll County, we have live team coverage tonight with everything you need to know. But let's begin with meteorologist Chelsea Ingram and just how much more snow we could see, Chelsea.
Rick and Vic, thanks so much. Let's talk about some of the really impressive totals so far. In Thurmont, over 11 inches, almost a foot. Forest Hill, around 7.5. Norrisville, 7 inches. Manchester, Carroll County, right around 6. And in Reisterstown, right around 5 inches. And we have some snow showers that are ongoing in portions of western Baltimore County, also into Howard County, Montgomery County. And guess what? This is going to be the trend. Overnight, we could pick up an additional ½ inch of snow to an inch of snow in some locations. And then that's going to be the same scenario in setup as we head into tomorrow as well. Satellite and radar shows the area of low pressure rotating off of the Atlantic coastline, and it's continuing to bring in some wraparound precipitation as it spins counterclockwise, and that's why we still have these winter weather alerts that remain in place across much of the region. Baltimore City currently under a winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings for areas to the north. Now, as we head into tomorrow, here's what you can expect. Snow showers lingering, especially for areas north and east. We'll have strong northeast winds as the storm strengthens offshore, gusts to 30 or even 40 miles per hour, wind chills in the teens and 20s. We will track all of it coming up in the full forecast. That is straight ahead. Over to you.
Okay, Chelsea, thank you very much. Let's bring in now Amy Kawada. She's live in Baltimore City.
And Amy, crews will be working throughout the night trying to keep the roads safe for us with, of course, refreezing the big concern there.
Vic, Rick, that's why we're here at the North Avenue Salt Dome in the city right now, where, as you can see, this has been a popular spot here in the city as crews have been hard at work since long before the snow started. If you take a look here, there's a line of trucks and plows lined up right now to fill up their beds with salt to treat the roads tonight. Now, when we're talking about precipitation, not much falling from the sky right now, very light snow flurries, but throughout the state, officials are keeping a close eye on the roads. The main concern and focus is black ice.
It looks pretty bad out, not gonna lie.
It's been a while since we'd had a snowstorm in this area of this magnitude.
It's all hands on deck for the State Department of Transportation. Officials are expecting more winter weather overnight will lead to dangerous road conditions into Tuesday morning.
Different areas of the state are experiencing different challenges at different times. Some area may have snow, another area might have freezing rain at one point.
Crews are working around the clock to help keep drivers safe. The department remains in emergency operations mode and has about 2,700 pieces of equipment and 1,200 crew members plowing and treating roadways.
Down here, everything's getting salted and plowed for the most part.
Kind of bad, but once you get on 83, pretty good.
From the city to Baltimore County, contractors and crews are staying on top of changing conditions.
This has been more challenging than a typical storm in that we're seeing both multiple waves and a variety of precipitation, both snow and ice and freezing rain.
Officials urging people to stay off the roads through at least Tuesday.
Please hunker down.
And county residents like Trey Whiting say they're just counting down until the storm passes.
I knew it would be pretty bad out, but I mean, nothing we haven't dealt with before, you know.
And if you want to see where plows are operating in your area, you can head to roads.maryland.gov. Also, to report any snow or icy conditions in the city, you can call 311. Live tonight in Baltimore City, I'm Amy Kawada for WJZ.
Amy, thank you. And Rachel Medentoff continues our live team coverage tonight from Carroll County.
Rachel, you've been out there for much of the afternoon. How are things looking right now?
Vic, Rick, that's right. You may be able to see we do have a couple of flurries right now, and the wind has picked up in the last 30 or so minutes. But if you take a look at the roads, this is 140 behind us. They are pretty clear. We've seen several snow plows coming through this area, but the roads are wet. You won't see a lot of traffic on the road tonight, and that is a good sign because Maryland State Police has been busy responding to accidents. It's a blast of winter weather.
That's had people in cleanup mode since Sunday.
Trying to keep up with the storm.
Just like John Mafucci and Aiden Coletti clearing sidewalks at this shopping center along Route 140 in Carroll County, with the Animal Emergency Hospital top of mind.
We don't want any sick animals not getting treated on account of the slippery conditions.
From Carroll to Harford County, the snow has been piling up on streets and sidewalks for close to 48 hours.
It's not terrible. 3-4 inches ain't terrible.
And even as the system winds down, there are still concerns overnight.
If you give the ice a chance to get stuck onto the ground, it'd be play hell getting it up.
For some, the Monday morning commute was the worst of it.
It's been pretty rough.
But the ride was much easier later in the day.
After I got off work, it seemed like the main streets seemed to be cleared.
Maryland State Police says troopers have responded to 470 crashes, hundreds of disabled cars, and more than 1,400 calls for service. Many of those speed-related.
The speed limit is set for ideal road conditions. So if you see 55 or 65 on the interstate, that's on a sunny day with perfect temperatures.
Crews in Anne Arundel County worked to clear some of the side streets early on.
We've been out since 5:45 this morning.
In Howard County, the snow kept on coming late into the night, creating ideal conditions for some sledding, perfect for a little break from the shoveling and plowing. And Maryland State Police says at night, when the temperatures drop and there are few cars on the road, this is when driving conditions can be the most dangerous. The roads might look like they're just wet, but there are some icy patches that you have to watch out for, so you do have to be super careful. We're live in Westminster tonight. I'm Rachel Menitoff for WJZ.
Richard, thank you. On New at 11, if you haven't already, don't worry about putting your trash or recycling on the curb for pickup. The Baltimore City Department of Public Works canceled routine collections for tomorrow because of the wintry weather. The collections will be made up on Saturday. If you want to get rid of your trash, select drop-off centers will be open tomorrow instead.